Hey guys, so I've got the new drone, the DJI Air 2S. This is going to be a first impressions video. It's not going to be too in-depth. It's going to be my initial thoughts, any good and bad points about it. So I first got it, I've got it all set up, the battery's all done, really excited to go, and then you've got a firmware update to do. So this does take some time. It took probably the best part of 10 minutes all whilst draining that battery, and I was just so eager to get going. But once that's all done, so you're going to really need that because that adds the majority of these new features onto it. So I've got that, and then I've brought it to this location today just to test out some of the features, and there'll be loads more videos, more in-depth. The main one I want to be looking at is at 5.4K to start with. It is about 5 PM when this was being filmed, so it is really bright, and this will give you an idea of the sound of the drone when taking off. So first impressions, it is a lot noisier, especially if you're coming from the DJI Mini 2. That bigger drone is a lot noisier, but it's so much more visible also in the sky. But what does this 5.4K quality look like? To me, especially in really harsh conditions like this with no ND filter, that just looks so nice and crisp, and it produces a really nice image. I can't wait to test this out in different lighting conditions. The dynamic range on this is good, direct into the sun there, and you can still pick up in auto with no ND filter on, so that picture is looking so sharp. 5.4K quality is going to be ace for this channel. It also means I can crop into that video as well 1.4 times on a 4K timeline without losing any quality whatsoever, and the shots just look so good. And I've done some low light shots as well, which are at the end of the video, but so far that 150 megabits per second 5.4K video quality is looking excellent. And again, none of these are color graded, so I want to show you this today just to show you exactly what you will get out of this drone, but everything just looks a lot sharper. That is just so obvious to me. It was probably the worst lighting conditions it could have been. It is that really harsh sun. Everything just looks sharper and more detail in that image. That's really nice without any color grading or ND filters. That's really impressive to see. In relation to handling, the drone is so responsive. It was a night and day difference from the Mini 2. Just the speed of it and actual ascending and descending speeds are phenomenal. The way it just moves in the air, that is incredible. But is it going to be enough though to move people from the Mini 2 or potentially upgrade? That's going to be interesting to see in the future weeks. But that new 1-inch 20 megapixel camera is certainly taking some fantastic videos for me today. This drone's, in DJI's perspective, is a quiet drone, but you do attract more attention, especially coming from the Mini 2. It is a larger drone, it's really easy to see, but it is a lot louder, so just bear that in mind. But the 4K now in 60 or in 30, you can actually zoom in 4 times, which is absolutely phenomenal. Check this out. Normally we'd be used to 2 times zoom on the Mini 2, but now we've got 4 times zoom, so you can continue zooming in. I've had to just readjust there, and then this statue like a Buddha or something on the beach here, we can actually continue to zoom straight in without losing any quality, and it's really impressive to be able to get that close to something, especially from quite a distance away. So that 4 times zoom in 4K, that's going to be used a lot. Just look now how quick that ascends. The ascending and descending on this drone and the way it just moves, the responsiveness, I'm so impressed with. It just does what you want it to instantly, and it's just so fast. It's on another level. We're going to cover active track a lot in the next few days, so I'm not going to cover this too much. I just wanted to quickly just check it is working correctly on this firmware. Just drag that box around me, and then you can click record, and then as you're walking, that will follow you. It's got active track. You can get it to move around you in a circle. You can have it to trace you. It's got position sensors on the front, the top, the bottom, and the back. It doesn't have any on this side, but I'm going to be covering the active track system fully in the few videos, so I'll go into that in more detail than today. Just look now again, I'm just going to push up on the stick and just watch how quick that drone goes out. So it's unbelievable. If you want to rewind that, check it out again, but it is honestly that fast. From actually pressing that stick, it's just boom, it's gone. There's no delay whatsoever, and that is something which we've never seen before. So wow, that's brilliant. And then obviously quick shots, we're all used to that. This has got the same quick shots as the Mini 2, but you've now got Asteroid. Again, I'll be covering this in full detail. This is just a first impressions, what I thought about this, any good and bad points. So the quality, again, this is in HD, this quality. You can have it in 4K, you can change your quick shots within the menus, but again, that looks really nice and it's great, especially for beginners, these quick shots. I like the Helix and the Boomerangs, they're my favorite ones. The next clip gives you a great understanding of how loud this drone is. It's in my garden just before the next clip. So if you've got headphones on, lower that volume a little bit. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. So it is considerably noisier. So that is, I would say, a disadvantage compared to that Mini 2, definitely. Also, another little thing you need to know is, again, I love being able to charge the drone on the go when I'm traveling. As I said before in the video, the perfect travel drone. You can't do that on this. The only thing you can do is to buy a adapter for your car, which goes into the cigarette lighter. It's going to set you about £50, or you're going to have to buy extra batteries. You can't charge it with a power bank still on this drone. So again, that's another disadvantage. But what is a great advantage to this is the new OcuSync. We've not OcuSync 2.0 anymore, we've got OcuSync 3, and I have not had one signal drop out. Never mind a dropout, I've not had one bar of signal lost at all on any clip that I've filmed today, even this now. The signal, I just have no words of how good this signal is. It's incredible. If only this could come now on every single drone in future, like i.e. the next DJI Mini. Brilliant. This is a photo now. This is called Smart Photo. So we've got some nice photos over here as well. But again, the drone is just sits like a tank in the air. It was fairly windy at night as well, and there is nothing at all moving that drone about. It's just a really decent quality. That sun has set now, so 5.4K quality again. This is at night. So what do you think of this shot? I think the quality of this at night, considering now the sun has set, that's still a really nice sharp image without me having to do any editing whatsoever. You could make that better. You could, underexpose it, saturation a bit higher, do some color grading, but I've done nothing. I wanted to show you today just what it looks like out of the drone. And then just as I'm flying back now, you can got hyperlapse mode on this, which I'll cover again, but this is what a quick hyperlapse video just does. It just zooms everything up faster. It's like a moving time lapse. And then I just wanted to quickly check out sports mode just to see if there's any issues at all with sports mode, or how it performs. Is it nice and stable? Is there any gimbal issues? Does that gimbal move up and down? But no, absolutely nothing. That's really good. And then just as I'm flying back now, just to end, I can see this tractor here, so it'd be good to have a bit of a snoop on this tractor. So this is 5.4K. Everything looks really nice and sharp still. Again, we've not got much light over here. And then I'm going to switch it over to finish on 4K, and then we're going to zoom straight into 4x zoom, just while actually flying a little bit closer to it as well. But you can just see that's such good quality, I think, and to be able to get that close to something from the distance that I am away from it, but be able to use that 4x zoom. You can't zoom in 5.4K, but all these little things, this drone has just been released. So as you know, DJI will be pumping out firmware updates, and with every firmware update, we're hoping to get more and more things. What I would like to see straight away is I want to see a 5.4K zoom ability, and then also this now, the return to home, which we can do on the Mini 2, where you can change the orientation. You can't do that on the Air 2S or the Air 2. When it's in return to home, moving them sticks is going to do nothing. So that's going to be really good, because I love that cinematic shot there. But for me, really great drone. That 5.4K was good. It's a really fast, quick video this for you. I'm going to be testing this out a lot over the next few days. The Mini 2 is going nowhere. I still think that's going to be the best drone for 80-90% of people, but these features on this drone are another level, and I can't wait to test them all out. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thanks to everybody who's been supporting, asking how I'm getting on with this, and I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.